Hey everybody, it's me, Lindsie. I'm just making this video, just to let you know, I'm not going to be posting any, videos today. I'm not going to do any live streaming today as well. The reason why is, I hate to say this, I'm starting to feel sick. I mean, I did post, something new today, and I worked on this last night, but I had to finish. Okay, Mom, I see. Sorry. I'm just reading a text message to my mother. Sorry. Yeah, because, I'm recording my phone and I get text messages, just, I guess, through. Anyway, the reason why I'm not be posting any videos today is I'm not feeling well. And it's nothing have to deal with last night. What happened was after a lot of craziness, and I went to sleep. I slept fine, okay? What happened is, this morning, I ended up rushing down because I had slept real late. So I had to drink I had to take some coffee, and I had to drink it fast because I can't drink coffee past noon, because otherwise I'll stay up real late. And my mother always tells me, oh, your grandmother used to drink coffee and she went to bed. Well, that's ridiculous. How could somebody would do that? And anyway, so I had to drink the coffee. I had to eat yogurt because of my stomach, because I have to make sure. So yeah, so I was doing this, and of course I was watching Vsauce 3. Vsauce 3. That's the channel that has that guy Jake Ropa. Anyway, so I just watching him. So then of course I had to go use. Of course I had to stop. Went to use the bathroom. And then, next thing you know, after I had to do my business, I started to feel sick. So the next thing you know, I was throwing up with mucus, and there was some coffee coming out, but then I was like, okay, fine as can be. So then I worried that it happened again. I think, threw up 2 times. And then, of course, I went to shower. Thought it would help me feel nice and clean. Chic. So I thought that would help. It didn't. So by the time I got out, I threw up again. And I feel like I'm about to throw up again. So I texted my mother, told her what's going on. She told me, well, take some Pepto-Bismol. I'm like, really? Okay, fine. And I don't know if this would help, but I hadn't eaten anything else, so. Anyway, now, before I get off, I'm going to let you guys something. YouTube Spotlight had posted up on the channel a video titled hashtag Her Voice Is My Voice. Celebrate the women who inspired us every day. Well, the reason this video had just happened is a reason, and I will explain. The hashtag Her Voice Is My Voice is actually celebrating Women's Month, since the month of March is about women, and a lot of people get to talk about. A lot of girls would talk about women who would inspire them, historical figures. But I think it's not just, and I don't think it's just girls, but little boys too. But I think the best for everybody to do is not just only because of people who make the difference, but also for the women in the families. No matter if it's their grandmother, their mother, their aunts. Heck, let's celebrate every female. Because it's not just it's not just the women, and it's also the girls. I mean, every day there are girls who are trying to get on, who are trying to make a start. I mean, into entertainment, YouTube, and everywhere else. And it's not just them, but, you know, those are who are making history. And the one person I think most young children should look up to is Malala Yousafzai. If you guys don't know who she is, she's a very humble teenager. Actually, I think she's actually more to adult now. Her story just made me I'm so sad, but it's, sorry, I'm breaking down in tears. Anyway, if you guys don't know about her story, is what happened was one day Malala wanted to go to school, so her father let her, and she was going to school, and suddenly a bunch of men who was totally against girls going to school ended up trying to kill her, shot her to the head. Anyway, the doctors somehow miraculously let her have her survive, and ever since then she ended up fighting back, and she always wants to, you know, tell everybody that she's not afraid, and she's trying to fight for her freedom, and as well for other girls in her country, and she rise up, and ever since then of her fight, she was given she actually was presented I heard she got a couple of awards that was given to her because of the way of how she fights for everybody, every female. And it's, even though Stacey cries because it's just how a sad story becomes a story of fighting for what she believes in. And it's just silly am I crying about this and stuff, but a lot of people who fight for anything and to make sure that everybody has a fair chance. And you can say that a lot of people have done. Like, for instance, my mother. I mean, she fights ever since. A lot of things happened for me and my brother. All the years that I've been going through schools, I had to fight. My mother, she had to fight for everything, for both of us. When I go into many schools, yeah, The one thing I never thought I would ever do was to graduate high school. And I didn't have the chance till I turned 21. I mean, I should have graduated like 18 years old. But I didn't. In fact, I was going to be kept in that ridiculous school for more than 5 years. And I couldn't have, and that my limits were getting the best of me. My mother was very upset. And she knew I was getting more smart. And despite my mother did, I mean, she made sure that I was safe. And no matter what, and everybody should look how things happen. Despite of everything I have, despite I done in the last couple of years, I just feel that, you know, life is always how it is. I know I should be crying. I need to go take care of myself. I think now there's, even though I'm so upset, you know, and there's a lot of people in the world, a lot of women, but nobody can do anything for my mother did for me. And I'm trying to do something for her. You know, it's hard to struggle with the likeness of being a YouTuber who one day want to have all the play buttons and all the money so I can just help my mother out. So I can live my life and let her live her own. And I know there's a lot of other women out there. The women that, besides my mother, and there are other female wrestlers. There are female wrestlers out there, like Santana Garrett and Lufisto and Jessica Havoc. And of course, I mean, there are a lot of other women who are out there. And I think, I don't know, I just feel weird about this, talking about this, but there is an NXT diva. I can't believe I have to say this. Please forgive me. But there's an NXT diva, who, she's known as, Macy, I think it's named Macy Estrellas. Anyway, she's trying to be a professional wrestler, but the funniest thing that I found out is she's actually did serve our country, and I was in shock, and I really wanted to follow her on Instagram and on Twitter, but I mean, I just don't know. I just feel so weird talking about this, but I mean, she has a loving family who let her do this. I mean, I don't know. It's silly talking about this. I mean, but still, no matter what, I mean, it's how it is. And it's not just about female wrestlers, but female YouTubers. The ones who I subscribe to, like Motsia, PewDiePie's girlfriend. And, well, actually, I should say Felix's girlfriend, but you guys know who I'm talking about. And not to mention, there's who else? Damn, my head is... Damn, I got a headache. Oh, yeah. I forgot. There's also... Oopsie. There's a YouTuber who's actually... I forgot their YouTube channel. She lives in Australia. Her name is Nikki. And she should be... I should mention her. I mean... She's a YouTuber, and she's married to a guy named Jamie. They're both from Australia, and they have a cute 1-year-old. I believe her name is Ava, and they have a dog, and they make the really coolest video vlog over it, like. Out intro, really kind of cool and fun. Yeah. Maybe as soon as I take something, I'll do it. I'm gonna put up a list of female YouTubers and also female wrestlers with their Twitter handles. And, you know, so you guys can see who I like, you know? But I think, so, excuse me again. I think that's what I can describe of how her voice is, my voice should be. It is everybody that we know of, from those who are on YouTube and Twitter to anybody. These people these women are leading a way for the next generation, no matter what. So, yeah. I'm sorry I'm sorry turning this into an 18-minute video. I should just left it at 10, but I'm still not feeling well. And I gotta go deal with my health right now. So, if you guys would, I'm not gonna be posting anything else today. But I will be, if I'm feeling fine, I'll probably try to stream a little bit on my gaming channel. Okay? Thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye.